it's here. Lululemon's first ever running shoe, the Blissfeel. I've been running in it for about a week, so I'm kind of here to give you a first look and to chat about the shoe. So this is definitely a shoe designed for everyday kind of easy miles. It's not a fast shoe, it's not a particularly light shoe, and yeah, I've worn it for a race and kind of regretted it, but we'll get to that. So I'll start with the fit. I would say this definitely comes up small in the foot. I am a 4 in everyday shoes. I run in a UK 5 in pretty much all brands, and this is a 5.5, and I still just have like a thumb's width at the end. So I definitely would say, and Lululemon say as well, if you have wider feet, to kind of size up, and I would 100% agree with that. I think, you know, it definitely comes up a little short. It's been designed for women first. This is a female shoe. There's a men's version that's coming in 2023, but for now there's only a female version of this shoe, and it comes in 10 different colorways. I've obviously got this all white version that's got a little bit grubby, which kills me a bit inside, but I will, you know, be cleaning it. So yeah, Lululemon said that they looked at over 1,000 scans of women's feet to build the shoe. It's kind of similar to what we heard from Adidas with the Ultra Boost 22, kind of this idea that women are running in shoes designed for men, so let's create a shoe designed for women. So they've said they've done things like, you know, position the angle of the heel at an angle that will kind of support a woman's heel strike, and just kind of design the shoe in a way that's comfortable for women. I did find it comfortable. I'll talk about that more in the run test, but it is comfortable underfoot, and it fit me really well, just a little bit short in the foot. The kind of a nice amount of arch support in the foot. I've got particularly high arches, and I found that there was kind of a nice amount of support in the arch of the foot in the shoe. But let's get on to the run test to talk about what it's like on the run. So like I say, this is definitely not a fast shoe. I've worn it for some long runs, I've worn it for some easy miles, and I wore it for a 5k race, and it is not a shoe to run fast in. It is responsive, but I definitely felt, I'm a stompy runner, and I felt like there wasn't enough of cushioning underfoot to run really quick in. Again, that's completely personal preference, but for me, I would not wear this for speed sessions. But again, Lululemon have said this is a shoe for everyday easy miles. They haven't said it's a speed shoe, so you know, it's not designed for that, so we can't really mark them down on that. But I would say, yeah, definitely kind of a firmer, flatter ride than other shoes on the market. I'd say the foam, Lululemon haven't said a lot about the foam they've used in the shoe, but I'd say it feels a bit more like a Brooks DNA Loft or the Nike React, like a kind of harder foam. You're not springing off it. It's not a bouncy kind of feel at all. But there is cushioning there, and you can feel that cushioning on the run, but it's not, the immediate sensation isn't, oh, this is a super cushioned shoe. So yeah, they've also put in, this is a neutral shoe, but they've put in these kind of plastic support rails, which they're calling a heel clip, to kind of keep the foot locked into the shoe. I found they worked. I found I didn't, oh, my hands have got really grubby, that's gross. I found they worked. I didn't have any problem with my heel slipping. I found it really comfortable. And they've got a lot of cushioning in the tongue. It's like a nice soft cushioned tongue, and they've kind of, you know, the uppers super soft and super plush. So it's definitely a shoe that you'd put on, go and do a long run, go and do an easy run, forget about the run, forget about what's on your feet, just go and run. I would argue that the shoe lacks a certain kind of versatility. If you compare it to, say, the Pegasus or the Ultra Boost, which are kind of everyday running shoes around a similar price point, you could wear them for a half marathon, you could wear them for a race. I'm not sure you could with this. But again, it's personal preference. I personally wouldn't. I found after a quicker 5K I had some kind of pain in my hips, and I just didn't think they took enough of impact for me. But like I say, I'm a stompy runner. I'd say a good first effort from a shoe. I wasn't expecting to like this shoe. I kind of thought it would be a bit meh because, you know, it's a brand that's done clothing for so long. But I was surprised, and I did enjoy running in it, and I think it's a good everyday running shoe. But personally, I wouldn't wear it for anything further than about a 10K. I think kind of distance runners might find that they need something more in this shoe than this shoe for a longer distance. But yeah, good first effort. I was surprised and enjoyed it.